Let me just.
Live. Woo! Hello, everyone. Good evening. Why do we even say good evening when it's night?
Because if we say good night, it will mean people should go and
Uh,
sleep.
fair point. Fair point. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
It's been a very interesting period. It's been a very interesting period. For those of us who are watching, please let us know where you're watching from. Drop a comment. Let us see where you're watching us from. I am excited to be here, and we promise not to take too much of your time. Today, we are discussing how to thrive in challenging times. So, looking at the situation on ground, I want to ask Emmanuel, what complaints have you gotten from people about how Nigeria is Nigerian in this period?
Yeah. Boss, yeah, thank you so much again. Good evening, everyone. Um, just give me like 30 seconds. Let me just
Okay.
send this link to this my group to just let them know that we're live.
All
Let me
right, go
just
ahead,
quickly.
please.
I already
Go
wrote it.
ahead.
I already wrote it down. Let me just drop it on the group so
Okay.
that we can have
Thank
more.
you, Innocent Joy from Abuja. Thank you, Ojo, joining from Ibadan. Thank you for being here. So let me just throw this question at Innocent, at Joy and Ojo. So, what has been the your most interesting experience as a business owner or as somebody who is trying to navigate what's happening so far? What has happened to you recently because of the way the economy has been? While we wait for Prof to join us back, is there anything you care to share? Okay, so I can see Joy. Joy is watching from Abuja. We also have Ojo watching from Ibadan. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. Hello, Prof. Are you back? Olamide, how are you? Thank you for being here. So, Emmanuel asked for a few minutes to do something. We're discussing how to thrive and how to deal with the current
Yes,
situation
boss.
on ground as a business owner.
Yeah,
Okay, you're back.
yeah, I'm back. I'm
So,
back.
tell me.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot. Like people, when you just go on social media now, you go on just on Twitter, on Facebook. Everybody is complaining about the dollar. Everybody is complaining about the cost of doing business now. You know, cost of buying fuel, no electricity, and even the heat is even included. The heat is also included. People
Mhm.
spend long hours in the day and come back and still um, add to that,
Have to battle heat.
to the climate hardship. So it's almost like
Mhm.
everything is working against people. So I want to ask, what has it been with you, sir? Has it been with your own business? Have you been managing?
Okay, so I will say this. I
Hmm,
wouldn't say I am managing.
amazing.
I will say that because I know what to do,
Hmm.
I am I'm not managing, I'm not surviving. I would say I am thriving.
Thriving, amazing,
Yes,
amazing.
I would say I am thriving. But I think the
Mm.
only thing that is a bit of a drawback is the number of dependents
Mm.
have increased. The number of people requesting for help, the number of
Mm.
people I made a post on my WhatsApp status today, and I said, if MMM comes back now, Nigerians will still join.
They will still join. They will still join.
They will still do PH and GH.
PH and GH.
PH and GH.
Yeah, true, sir.
but so I just finished a live session on Instagram with someone, and he said something that was really striking for me, and I want to reiterate it here.
Yeah.
We survived COVID.
Mm.
What is happening now is what happened in COVID. The only difference is now we are moving around.
Mm. 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 True.
The hardships, the everything, what we are facing now, we faced it in 2020 and we survived.
True.
And so if you're feeling, some kind of way, you feel like you want to give up, you are tired, I implore you, do not join those who are complaining.
True. True.
Do not join those who are complaining. We've been through this in 2020 and we will survive. I'm a Christian. The Bible says, surely there's an end.
Yeah.
This will eventually come to an end.
Mm-hmm.
And what we are facing today in Nigeria and the rest of the world is what we are facing in Nigeria and the rest of the world is this. This is usually my prediction. This is my prediction about it. A lot of businesses will shut down. That's a fact. A lot of businesses will make more money than they can imagine.
Okay.
And then new businesses will start, new opportunities will start. Think about, yes, tell me.
Yeah. I said that's very true. But what will be the what will be the difference? What will make the difference between these three sets of people?
If you choose to play victim, your business will shut down.
Very true. Very true.
So it's like one of the things that drives me is I would never say I can't afford anything. I tell myself, instead of saying that, I would say, what do I need to do
to afford this?
To afford it. It may take me 10 years, it may take me 5 years, it may take me 6 weeks. It will now be for me to determine if that 5 years or 6 weeks is worth it for me. But the conversation is entirely different. When you say I can't afford it, you're playing a victim.
Yeah,
the minute you say, what do I need to afford it, you become empowered.
True.
And so if you give up and say the economy is beating me, this is that, you would lose the opportunity. However, if you say, look, what do I need to do to not just survive, but to thrive? The kind of ideas that will come to your head will shock even you. Ojo says people don't want to buy books, so they want to eat first. Well, it depends on the kind of book you're selling.
Yeah.
This is the time you should sell things that are necessary for people.
Yeah. Yeah.
My book, Organized, is still selling.
No, sure.
My book, 50 other ways to make more money in your small business now, is still selling. So people are buying. I spoke to Choma today, and she said almost 2,000 people registered for her academy, her data entry academy, in this crazy period.
The same time. Wow.
The thing that you are doing, is it valuable enough?
Enough, yeah. And are you even promoting it enough?
Are you promoting it enough? You see, we're going to get into that promotion thing, but you see this thing that is happening right now. It's not ending anytime soon, but it will end.
Yeah.
What we are facing right now is we're going to deal with this economic crisis for a while. The government will try and introduce certain palliatives and measures. There will be temporary relief, but it will not be sustainable. Eventually, market forces will determine the area of balance, but things will not go back to what it was. That's the truth. Now, once you accept that, there's some things you should be conscious of. No middle class again. There's no middle class
True.
in Nigeria. You're either rich
True.
or you're poor.
Yeah.
Meaning that if you sell anything, make sure you are selling stuff that the poor can buy and stuff that the rich can buy. Simple.
True.
Do not delude yourself thinking that, oh, yes, I must be at this stand. No. This period, cash flow is extremely important. And how do you ensure that you have cash flow? That you are selling things that the masses, plenty people can afford to pay you. That's why those people who sell gari, rice, all those things in cups,
Yeah.
they will never go out of business
True.
because it is in small chunks. Retail
Yeah.
will always be useful. So there
True.
is no middle class. Purchasing power has dropped.
True.
So if you're watching this, let me tell you this, especially if you have staff. You see that salary you used to pay them last year. Please don't use that to evaluate. Don't even think of applying that salary after this month. 30,000 naira is behaving like 12,000.
Like 5,000.
Like five. So that staff you're paying 30,000 naira by October last year, you're still paying that staff 30,000 naira now. You're doing that person a disservice. That person will be inclined to look for new ways to either dupe you or steal from you because humans want to survive first.
Yeah.
If you're a
True.
business owner watching this, the entire salary that you used last year, at least increase it, even if it's by 20 or 30% from this month. People are suffering. It's better you have, if you have 5 staff, you're paying 100,000 naira. My advice is that if you can let go of 2 and increase the salary of the 3 there, the 3 people will do the work of the 5 people.
Well.
We're in interesting times. Purchasing power has dropped, but it doesn't mean that those who will buy from you will not buy. How many of us are here? All of us are paying MTN, we are paying Glo, we are paying Etisalat as we are here now. Why?
True.
Data is a necessity for all of us. Yes, now.
Yeah, sure. True.
I don't know if you remember, there was a time when we had, when GSM first came out. First things first, airtime was 1,005. You had to buy 1.5 first.
Yeah.
Then there was no per second, it was per minute.
Yeah.
If the thing cuts, you've lost your 15 naira.
Yes. That's true. If you
Now look at that time. Look at now.
Yeah.
Because they want mass markets. That's why it was Glo who introduced per second billing. It was Glo who introduced airtime at 500 naira, 1,000, even 100 naira airtime. That means people could afford to buy in small chunks. You can do that for your business. You can do that for your business. So let us accept that these things are the reality we have on ground, while we go ahead to discuss things you can do to survive and things you can do to thrive.
Yeah. Nice. I agree with you, with the point where you said, have low ticket offers. Like I usually tell my people, the 442 formula. I say you must look at yourself as a coach who is mapping out your financial life. If you have a business and you can have 4 low ticket, 4 mid ticket, and 2 high ticket. Now the low ticket offers are your defenders. They defend you from going broke or defend your business from going out. This can be 1,000, $1, 500, 1, 5, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. And you can also have,
Mhm.
depending on your business or what you do, actually, if you're a consultant, you can be having, those smaller ones. But then it's just depending on
Mhm.
what you do. Then you can have mid-ticket
Mhm.
offers. These ones are your midfielders.
Mhm.
They are your Tony Cruz.
Mhm.
They are your Balak. You
Mhm.
know, those ones are the ones that make you balanced. They make sure that they maintain an equilibrium. So it could be 30K, 50K,
Yeah.
100K.
Yeah.
These offers keep you balanced. And then you have your
Mhm.
strikers, who are your high ticket,
Mhm.
you know, offers. It could be two or
Offers.
three. Yeah. Those ones, 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million as it could be, those ones can help you strike, wealth that can be used for investment purposes or can be used to expand the business. So you might have like two or three of those high tickets in a month, but then you have,
Mhm.
the lower ones and the middle ones sustaining you,
That are coming regularly.
that's still coming regularly. So I accept that. So you want to share other things that we can do as business owners, um, to mitigate
Yes.
and
To
thrive,
survive and to thrive.
yeah, in this
Yes.
hard.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes, sir. Well, listen, sir.
So the first thing I would say is please know your costs.
Mm,
Know the cost of your operations. This is not the time for you to be guessing. And so, how much did I spend on transport? No, know your costs. Know how much it costs you to do business. How much are you
mm,
spending on fuel? How much are you spending on diesel? How much are you spending on data? How much are you spending on phone call? Know all your costs. Know
mm,
how much it costs you to, if you're a baker or whatever, how much does it cost you to do business? Add salaries. This is not the time for you to guess. You must know your costs,
mm.
because if you don't know what is costing you to do business, you will think you're making profit, but you're not.
Yeah, true, true.
Know your cost down to, so if you do business from your house and you used you use fuel for your generator, you pay NEPA bill, you pay security, you pay
Mm,
rent. Your
mm,
business should pay part of the rent. Part of this is part of your cost.
true.
Because if you rented a shop outside, you function differently. So it's
Yeah.
one of the things we teach at the Organized Small Business Academy, which is the business structure academy for small business owners. You must know how much it costs you to do business. You must know that.
Mm,
Next, you must have systems that make sure you see your profit in cash,
mm,
especially if you're a small business owner. So I'm not talking about profit in what do you call it? Profit, paper profit, calculated profit. No, money in the bank. This is the time for you to make sure you have cash flow and you have profit in cash in the bank.
mm, mm.
You must see your profit in cash. Now, I will also want to add this. Please let me remove my glasses so that you see my eyes well. If you're
Mm,
watching this, please. Okay, let me say it this way. Let me share 5 ways you can sell on credit this period. 5 simple ways you can sell on credit this period, because this, pay attention. So, for those of us who are dropping comments, please drop the comments as I list them. 5 ways you can sell on credit in this period to help your business. Please type. Number one, don't sell on credit.
mm.
Number two, don't sell on credit. Number three, sell as much as you want, don't sell on credit. Number four, do your marketing, do everything, don't sell on credit. And then finally, the most important one, don't sell on credit.
Mm,
You cannot sell on credit as a business owner, particularly if you're a small business owner. at this time,
Mm. Mm.
because that money that person is holding, by the time you get it and go to the market, prices of things have changed.
Yeah. 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 I
So
think. I think
selling,
that's one.
tell
Maybe
me, my brother.
I'll pen it down. John, go ahead, sir. Let me not stop your train of thought.
Hmm.
I wanted to
No, go
ask
ahead.
that. I wanted to ask that. So maybe I don't forget. Like, when
Hmm.
people buy, there are times when
Hmm.
people will now say, but you have the stock now. Why are you not selling at the same price? Lots of people ask that
Hmm.
question. Oh, you bought this thing
Hmm.
at 5 naira. Now you're selling it for 10 naira. And then I'm like,
Hmm.
it's because this person is going to be losing because he's going to buy a new stock. He's going to buy a new stock.
Simple.
So if he buys at 7 naira, it means that even the profit is now part of the capital. And that's not business. Sorry, I just, but go ahead, sir.
It's fine. No, it's very true. It's
Mm,
very true. I bought
mm,
something for 10,000 naira.
yeah,
I planned to sell it at 13,000 naira and make 3,000 naira.
yes,
I sell it and I go to the market to buy, and the price is now 15,000 naira. I can't buy more.
you can buy more. True.
So if I bought it at 10,000 naira, I want to sell at 13. I
Mm,
call the market, and the
yeah,
market tells me the new cost is 15,000 naira. I will sell at 18.
yeah, true. Very true.
I will sell at 18 so that
Yeah,
I will I will have 15,000 naira to go back to the
to go
market
back.
and buy,
Yeah,
and
true.
still have my 3,000 naira profit.
Profit, exactly, exactly,
Simple. So
exactly.
this is not the period that you should. I like, it's 5 ways to sell on credit to boost your business.
Mhm.
See the 5 ways. Number
Yeah,
one,
don't
don't
sell
sell
on
on credit.
Just sell on
This is
I said it
this
was
is not.
I repeat.
Uh-huh. This is
Hello.
not the time you should. Don't. I promise you, your business would. You will regret it.
Mm,
This is not the period to sell on credit at all. Don't even get there. The next thing I want to say is create several offers.
mm,
Create several offers for different categories of prospects. Emmanuel has shared the same thing. I have also shared it. Create different offers for different categories of prospects: high ticket, low ticket, mid ticket.
mm.
Okay. Do not avoid those opportunities to sell. Be ready to collect money from anybody.
Yeah, true,
Be ready to collect money from anybody.
true.
As I am now, the major for my consulting business, I teach business structure. I have
Mm,
business structure that is 5 to 7,000 naira. The
mm,
book. I have structure solution that is 32,500 naira. That is the Organized Small Business Academy, where
mm,
we teach you how to structure your small business.
mm,
We teach you how to organize what you're doing so that you can focus on those activities that bring money.
mm,
See, writing copies. Let me use that. Let me break one table.
mm,
Writing copies doesn't bring money.
mm,
It is selling copies that brings money.
mm, mm,
Writing copies,
mm,
doing graphics design
mm.
does not bring money. What brings money is selling the designs you make.
Yeah.
So I can get a copywriting deal for $1,000 and come to Emmanuel Akpe and pay him $300 to write the
Mm,
copy. I have made $700 without writing.
yeah, true.
So writing the copy is not what brings money. It is selling.
True. Very true.
So let us be conscious of that. Be ready to collect money from anywhere.
Mm,
One of the things we are going to teach in the academy, in the Organized Small Business Academy, is how some of us can begin to make money from outside the shores of Nigeria.
mm-hmm,
I personally do not see why some of us are not making money from Ghana or from Kenya or from South Africa or from the US, because those small income, as they come in, they are cushioning a lot of the effects
True,
of
true.
what we are facing. So
You
it's
know,
one of the things that, go
I
ahead,
used
my
to
brother.
say, you don't need to be in Dallas to earn in dollars, and you don't need to
Simple.
be in UK for your life to be okay. You don't even need to be in Scotland before you can buy land. So I, su- I support you, sir. Truly, like people earning in, like one of the best things to do now is actually to find ways to earn everywhere, and I think it's something we've not really said a lot, maybe
Mhm,
as
mhm,
leaders, because
mhm,
an average American is thinking globally, right?
mhm,
He's
mhm,
always thinking, how do I expand to Africa,
mhm,
Asia, North America? But most
mhm,
times, as Nigerians, we're always thinking Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt.
mhm,
We don't even
mhm,
think so much Ghana, like you said, Kenya. In
mhm,
fact,
mhm,
I usually say money, if you are doing LCM, you look for a common denominator. Money is
mhm.
the common denominator of the world. We may not
Simple.
believe in the same religion and God, but there's money everywhere. You just need to convert it.
Money everywhere. There's
Yeah,
money
so
everywhere.
that's a very huge point you just made now. And then the internet has made the internet. My mentor will say the internet is now it's like a village square, right? Like
Mhm, mhm.
this is everybody is now on the internet, so I can
Yes.
literally change my location on Twitter to USA, and I'll start getting
Mhm,
trends and things for USA. I
mhm,
can I can go to Facebook and join groups of people
mhm.
in UK, and I'm literally in UK. So
Yes.
it's way easier to be transnational or to be transglobal now, even with the internet. So I support that point, sir. I just wanted to add that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Another
Mm,
thing that would help you as we discuss some of these things is to invest in marketing.
yeah,
So there's the temptation for you to say, let me cut down on my marketing. It seems like I'm doing too much. I mean, no. This is the truth is, if your product is valuable, there would actually be people who still want it.
true.
One of the people who graduated from the academy, which is one of the benefits you get. We have an alumni for those who are enrolled for the academy. One of the past participants, she sells parfait.
Okay.
So we worked with her in the academy, and she created an offer, a bigger size of parfait, which was selling 20 something thousand naira. That
Okay.
size now is 50 something thousand naira, and more people are buying now than when
Hmm.
it was 20 something.
Amazing.
But
Amazing.
if I tell you what she's spending on marketing, some people will not be able to sleep this night.
Please tell us so that people be motivated to spend more.
She spends about 200,000 naira daily.
Wow. Wow.
Daily. I mean daily.
Wow. Wow. That's around 6 million every month. Hmm.
Daily.
Wow. On a parfait
Now,
business.
parfait business. Now, you do know that what she's spending is just she's recycling the 200, not that she's putting the 6 million at once. Do
Oh yeah, yeah,
200, you do
that's true.
200,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
revenue comes in, sales, you take it, put 200 back.
That's true.
But in
That's true.
essence,
That's true.
it's 6 million.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
the
That's
truth,
very
this
true.
is invest in
Mm,
marketing. This live session we're doing now is marketing for me. I am promoting the Organized Small Business Academy, which is a business structure academy for small and medium scale business owners, where we teach you how to structure and organize what you do. This is marketing. This is to 10. We're doing this.
mm,
Invest in marketing. Emeka Nobis will say, be shameless about your marketing.
True. True.
Do not let, no matter what it, Coca-Cola is still running ads. MTN is still, you're still getting messages from MTN. The
True.
banks are still sending you emails. Why is your own different? Why is yours different? It's not emotional, consistent marketing. Then, finally, all I have talked about here is how to survive. Now, how do you thrive? So that I can slow down and then allow you to ask me questions. How do you thrive? I used to sell women's shoes and bags many years ago. It was one of the first businesses I started. And I'll go to Cotonou, buy women's shoes, bags, belts, all those things. I will go from Port Harcourt to Lagos by road, then go to Cotonou from Lagos by road and come back. That's almost 4 days on the road. Then when I come back, I'll start doing sorting. I'll start doing this. I'll start doing selection. I'll start doing this. My brother, 2 weeks is gone. I can't even see anything. And I'll be wondering whether it's place people that are doing me. Until one time, you know how you have self-reflection, and I ask myself, what are the activities that bring money to this business? Is it traveling or sorting? No. So my neighbor who introduced me to the business, I said, look, when you're traveling, go buy for me. By the time she travels and comes back, I have focused on those activities that bring money. Going to supermarkets, going to boutiques, going to hotels, putting samples there, calling people who are owing, calling people, letting them know that this is coming. By the time the products arrive, I've sold 40-50% before she has come back.
Amazing.
So the point here is the way you thrive in this situation, in this economy, is for you to organize the operations of your business so that you can focus on those activities that bring in money. That's it.
True. Very true. I agree.
That is it. Organize the operations of your business so you can focus on those activities that bring in money. And that's what we'll be sharing with you at the Organized Small Business Academy. It's a business structure online school for 30 days where we will teach you how to organize your business so that you can focus on those activities that bring money. If you're a freelancer, you're a copywriter, you're a small business owner, you have a side hustle, you've not started business you want to start, this is the place you learn the fundamentals that help you run the business effectively without being overwhelmed. Without being overwhelmed, because the worst thing, stress is one of the major challenges you're facing right now. But if you organize your business, you are able to say, okay, this is working, this is not working. You focus on those things that truly matter. The Organized Small Business Academy is.
I wanted to. Okay, I'm sorry. So I wanted to just add that. One thing I've learned from you, is and then it's really about this whole organizing businesses, because once since I started following you and got closer to you, this is something you've always drummed again and again, and then there's this one day I had to sit down and ask myself, what activities, just like you said, it's something I've learned from you, and it's something that you've taught over and over again. I'm sure people will learn when they get into the academy. But I asked myself, 4 fundamental questions. Number one was, what are the things I need to eliminate from my business? What are those time wasting things and it may not even be, for me, it was not even things that were almost direct to my business. It were even other activities, that was taking my time.
Time that you would have used to do those things.
I would have used to do other things. I usually say nobody gets an award as the best cleaner in your house. If you have somebody who can come in and clean for you and you pay the person maybe 2K, why not? That time could be used for something else. Nobody, for me personally, some other people might, I say this one is, but for me, I don't remember the last time I cooked. I rather buy bulk food and then put it in the freezer and then dish it
I've
out
been microwaving it.
and microwave it, right? So yeah,
Mhm,
so
mhm,
those are like activities that I had to eliminate. And then the next thing you told me was, what activities can I delegate? You know,
mhm,
um, I don't
mhm,
remember that time I would do BOC myself. I'll just be doing
mhm,
everything myself. But
mhm,
I had to look down. Then I got a phone, got a SIM card with a name and number that was me, and people think I'm the one. But that person is the one that has
it's
been
not
teaching
you.
music for like a year plus now.
Mhm,
Something I learned from about delegation. All my
mhm,
social media pages, I
mhm.
I seem to be omnipresent online, but I'm not present online.
Uh-huh.
I think my eyes are quite. I've been sleeping. I enjoy my days, but there are
Mhm,
posts that go out. There are like 6 or 7
mhm,
posts on Twitter. There are like 3 or 4 posts on Facebook. I'm not
mhm,
involved in any of those ones, so I delegated
mhm,
them.
mhm,
And just one more thing. The next one was automation. I think maybe we just talking this
mhm,
up before. It's also
mhm,
something I've learned from you. The ability to use tools, to use softwares. We are using a tool now. We're using
mhm.
Streaming. It's a tool.
StreamYard. Mhm,
WhatsApp automation, Wamation, you know,
mhm, mhm,
History, Webinar Jam, whatever to Zoom. These
mhm,
are all tools. So I think businesses should also learn how to use tools so that it can make or reduce that time. And then lastly, activation. Activation is
mhm.
those activities that really move the needle. Most people want to do busyness. They just want to be busy,
They're
right?
not doing business.
But they're not doing business. You can be busy and not be making profit.
Very true.
So those people just want that thrill of at the end of the day, I feel so
I'm
tired.
acting here.
I like
What did you
suffering.
do?
There's no relationship between suffering and profit. You
If somebody type that in the comment section, I felt that one. There is no relationship between suffering and profit.
there's no relationship between suffering. It's not they are not rewarded based on how much you suffer more, right? So it's how well you've organized your business.
Value,
Yeah,
value exchanged.
exactly.
Va- and the truth of the matter is, if you look at it from that perspective, so on a side note, I sometimes advise people to have lazy people, at least one or
Mm.
two lazy people in their business. They would always find an easier way to get
Yeah,
things done.
true, very true, very true.
Not lazy and
Not,
unintelligent, or
yeah, yeah.
lazy but intelligent. They will
It's
always find an easy way. And once
true.
I notice that there's an easy way, I will stay there with them. Oh.
Yeah, true.
Because
Very
it's not how hard.
hard. Yeah,
If there's
yeah,
an easier way, use it.
yeah,
Just
true.
go hard
Yeah,
on that easy way.
yeah.
Go
I think
hard on that easy way.
someone said hard work makes
Mhm,
millions. Smart work makes
mhm,
hundreds of millions, and then
mhm.
network makes billions.
Billions. Simple.
Yeah.
Simple.
So most times it's not. It gets to the
It's
point.
not the hardest work.
It's not even what you do again. It's just who you know. It's
Who
who
you know.
can pull
The relationships.
the
Exactly.
relationship. Yeah. So that's very true. Sir. That's very true.
So the Organized Small Business Academy is a 30-day online business school where we will teach you. It's not, I don't do, Emmanuel has worked with me. I don't do theories. I'm not
Yeah.
teaching you. I don't know a lot of things, but you see the ones that I know, I'm pretty good
Yeah.
at them because they are from my experience. I have
Mm.
tested them and I know that they work. So if you're watching this, I'm inviting you to enroll for the Organized Small Business Academy. It's a
Mm.
30-day online business structure school where we will teach you how to structure your small business so that it makes profit. We're going to look
Mm.
at pricing. We're going to look at how to see your profit. We're going to look at your market, how to organize your marketing. We're going to look at how to organize your content creation. This thing Emmanuel Akwe just talked now about how he's managing his content. There is a
Mm.
system, it's an easy way to do it where
Mm.
you don't have to be the one doing the content, but nobody will know. there's a you would learn how to organize your customer service, so all the inquiries are not choking you. You would
Mm,
learn how to basic structure and organization in your business, even if you're the only one in the business. Structure is
mm,
not about how many people.
mm, mm, mm,
No matter
mm.
the kind of house you're building, it requires a foundation. Whether it's a face me, I slap you, or a 5 bedroom duplex,
Yes,
it
boss.
requires it requires a foundation. And the
Mm,
foundation here we're talking about is structure. Okay,
structure. Yeah.
it's 32,500 naira or $50 or 510 Ghana cedis. So if you're watching this now, we would share details of how to enroll so that you can book your spot. I'll also share it with you, Emmanuel, so that anyone who is interested can either reach out to us or go ahead and make payments
Okay.
easily. Enrollment is supposed to end today, but my team has been telling me that some people have said that they will get their salaries by end of the month because classes are
Mm,
supposed to start on the 29th of February. So we
okay.
may be extending the enrollment till that 28th, just to
Okay.
allow for certain people to enroll. But get in now, book your spot now. Drop
Mm,
details of how to pay in the comment section. It will also be, I think, in the pinned post
yeah.
on
Oh,
this.
yeah.
I will also share it with Prof. So if you're interested, go ahead and let us get started. Let
Yeah. So
us change. Go ahead, my brother.
yeah. I just wanted to add, people, um, just like you said, the one place you should not stop putting money is marketing. Another place you should never stop putting money is education, right?
Mhm.
The people who will thrive, let me add this, the people who will thrive are people who
Yeah,
will keep growing, people who will
very
keep
true.
growing even in hard times. I think one of my brothers wrote a post on growth, and he said, "Don't decrease your growth budget. Don't decrease your growth budget
That's
because
nice. Don't decrease your growth budget.
you will be losing more if you reduce your education, right?
Mhm.
The opportunity cost or the ignorance tax. You always pay ignorance tax
You
for
pay
what you
ignorance
don't
tax
know.
for what you
Yeah, like
don't know.
what you don't know,
Mhm.
you always pay for. You always pay for either
Mhm.
in time, in years.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
what smart people, what wise people would always do is
Mhm.
they pay that education, that
There's
education.
always it's always a subscription for education for people who want to go far. There is
Exactly.
always money that is dedicated for education.
True. Very true. Very true. And I think personally, this is one place that I've seen massive growth with is that I'm
Mhm.
always putting back into education, whether it's in
Mhm.
courses, whether it's in
Mhm.
trainings, whether it's in
Mhm.
traveling. I don't know
Mhm.
how many. Let me just share this testimony.
Mhm.
But it's just a testament of what education can do. In 2020, that was the first time I paid 100,000 naira. I went to Tincation by the late
Mhm.
Ubon King, and then I
Mhm.
met somebody there. I met a friend who just a few days back, well, I met him again in Abuja, and he said, Emmanuel, why don't you come and take an office space, and then you can also, join me in selling cars and everything. Like just give me an office space in Maitama there, right? Why did that come about? Because I paid something. I paid for education. I wanted to educate myself, and then I met, a
Those
relationship that
relationship.
I built a
Mhm.
relationship that has now also added to that. So what I usually tell people is you don't know you don't know the extent you will go if you decide to grow.
Mhm.
You cannot tell the miracles that will happen. You cannot tell the new things you would that the new doors that will open until you do that growth, until you do. So you
Mhm.
can't really predict your speed until you decide to take education seriously. So you're earning 32,000. It's quite cheap for what you're going to get from this school. I've been there. I've come to teach, so it's something that You benefit so much. I just wanted to add
Mhm.
that.
Thank you so much, my brother. So, if you're interested, we will send you details on how to pay. We'll also drop it in the comment section here so you can have access to it. We also, I think you will put it as a pinned comment
Yeah.
so that anyone who is interested can see. Thank you, Emmanuel, for being here. I had an
Thank you so much.
amazing time. I'll
Thank
send the link for the replay so those who want to watch it can also see it. And
Okay,
then I
boss.
will also send you details of how people can enroll for the academy. Okay.
Okay, boss. Thank you so much. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much
much for
for
doing this.
sharing.
I
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. I really got value, and it's always fresh. Every time we talk, it's always fresh. Thank you so much, boss.
Thank you so
Thank you
much. I
so
appreciate. Thanks,
Thank
everyone. Thanks, Joseph. Thanks, Fortune, Daniel, Online Wealth Academy, Joy, Chino, Aaron, Precious. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We had an amazing time. All right, everyone. Good night.